Creative art requires precision. It's time-consuming, which makes it vital for the painters that their creations last long. The lifespan is directly affected by the preparation of the project. Better preparation always equals a more pleasing art with a better archival quality of the picture. Most paints thrive with primers, but what happens in the case of canvas? Should you prime a canvas before painting? Priming a canvas before painting is necessary because it enhances the canvas's ability to hold paint, directly influencing how long the paint will last. Additionally, it helps to keep the material rigid as you work wet paint into it and maintains the bright colors of the paint's pigment. How to prime a canvas before painting. Step 1. Prepare the gesso. You can prepare the gesso in two ways depending on the number of coats you want to apply to the canvas. If you're applying a single coat, use the gesso just as it comes out of the packaging, undiluted. Undiluted gesso is thick, which is advantageous when applying single coats because it offers sufficient coverage. If you want to apply 2 or more coats, dilute the gesso with some water until it reaches a heavy cream consistency. However, remember that gesso varies in thickness depending on the brand. Step 2. Prepare the canvas. Sizing. Before priming, you must condition your canvas to be able to accept the product you have. It is a way of making the fabric fibers more absorbent, a process called sizing in painting. If you're applying an acrylic primer, make the canvas wet before doing anything else. Brush some water all over the canvas using a clean brush. It doesn't matter in which direction. You just have to ensure that you don't drench the canvas. Instead, make it slightly damp. Step 3. Apply the gesso. Use a broad house painting brush to apply the gesso. Ensure that it has firm bristles because they will do better work of pushing the gesso into the canvas fibers. You can also use paint rollers for this task, especially when painting a vast canvas. Apply the gesso in long vertical strokes starting from the top of the canvas towards the bottom. Ensure that you direct the strokes parallel to the canvas's length. Spread the primer evenly and ensure that the coats are as thin as possible. Also, don't forget to paint the canvas edges too. Do I need to prime a canvas for acrylics? You don't need to prime your canvas if you're painting with acrylics. Unlike all paints, acrylics have nothing to damage the fabric. Thus, you can paint directly on the canvas. Even though priming is unnecessary for acrylics, many artists still gesso their canvases, and art stores sell pre-primed canvases because they produce better paintings. Most pre-primed canvases have a bright white color, so it is easy to identify them. However, if you cannot recognize them by how they look, check the label because manufacturers indicate whether they are primed or not. They even show you the type of gesso used. Do you need to prime canvas panels? Already made canvas panels come with a pre-primed canvas, so you don't need to prime them again. However, you can still apply another layer of gesso if you want to alter the color or texture of the canvas. If you choose to make a painting panel from scratch, you will have to prime your canvas at some point. If you're not confident about priming it yourself, you can purchase pre-primed canvases instead. You can also leave the canvas bare if you want the aesthetic of raw canvas. Making panels is more affordable and convenient than purchasing the ready-made versions. The ready ones come in different sizes, but sometimes it is challenging to find one that exactly suits the kind of painting you want. You may find that the panels you get are either an inch too big or small. Overview. Priming is the most emphasized method of preparing any surface for painting. It evens out the surface and makes it grip paint better. However, there always seems to be a gray area when it comes to a canvas, so the burning question of most painters is: thank you everyone for watching us till the end. It would be a great pleasure for us if you were a little help with this video. Comment us below.